Yo, so the opinions and views expressed in this podcast are that of our own and the future Bachelor podcast only, and not affiliated with any outside party or entity or anything like that. This fun podcast, though, may include some adult language.
Future Bachelor podcast.
Hey, why don't we get into like what we like to do around here? You know what I'm saying? Because it's that time to talk about Bachelor stuff on our show. And maybe more. I don't know. We'll see what Veronica has on the list today. But before we get talking about Bachelor Nation or anything else we're going to be talking about, YouTube, I'm going to need you to go ahead and subscribe, smash that thumbs up button, and hit that notification bell so you can get notified every time we drop new Bachelor content just like this. And if you just did, oh man, what? Huge shout out to you. Woo! Air horns for you. You know, we got to shout out our comment crew right now, and that's the people that leave comments on these videos, and we shout you out each week that you leave a comment, and just appreciate all those people that are hitting subscribe and liking, like we said. Shout out to the OG Nancy Drew crew. Even though we don't have all of them in the building this last week, we had Catherine Ann and Marion SP, Chelsea Allen, Kathleen Kent, you know, just missing in the sauce of the finale. It's all good, you know, summertime's coming to an end.
In the sauce.
We got some stuff to talk about when Golden Bachelor and Bachelor in Paradise comes, so they'll be around. Returning into comments, we got Beth Wanger, we got Sunny Days Double O, and Patriot Ladies. So shout out to you guys for getting in there. Leave a comment. You can get a shout out too. All you got to leave is something like a hi, hello, you guys are great, or your thoughts on, you know, Bachelor Nation, where we're at, or what's coming up, or just anything. Just say anything, and we'll shout you out. You know, hopefully it's nice though. You know, so, and then I would love to just, you know, take a moment to plug our full podcast, because if you want to hear more from us outside of just Bachelor stuff or like, you know, television stuff, we talk about a lot more pop culture stuff and things going on in our life and all that. So, you know, I've gotten some requests to put the full podcast back on YouTube. I might do that. It's just, you know, with YouTube, it's just such a thing where like you kind of have a niche and you kind of stick with that. So Bachelor's kind of like our niche or niche or whatever you like to pronounce it.
I say niche.
Yeah, niche, a niche. Well, I don't know. Yeah, niche kind of sounds.
I don't know if there's a right way.
Yeah. You know, it's one of those words. Is there a word in your vocabulary that you say both ways? Like after another? So you're like niche,
Caribbean
niche.
and Caribbean.
So you go like, I'm going to the Caribbean/Caribbean.
I feel like I say Caribbean more, but I feel like because of Pirates of the Caribbean, I still say Caribbean here and there.
Fair enough.
That is... Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyways, with that being said, just make sure you find our podcast, you know, wherever you listen to podcasts, if you want more of us, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, where all the other places that, you know, why are you listening anywhere else? But maybe you have your reasons. Let us know in the comments why you listen to other places. But anyways, V, what do we got going on in Bachelor Nation this week?
So Hannah Brown, formerly known as Alabama Hannah, when she was on, I believe it was Colton season. If that's quite the throwback.
Roll Tide.
Yes, Roll Tide.
Did I get that right?
You did.
All right, nice.
You did.
Cool.
She is engaged to her longtime boyfriend Adam Woolard. I feel like they've been together for. Does this say they started dating in 2021? So a couple of years. They met on a dating app, so, you know, when a live national television show and subsequent winning the, you know, Dancing with the Stars disco ball thing, mirror ball, doesn't work out for you, just go on a dating app. That's the stars. They're just like us.
Yeah, but is it the same dating apps that we use?
I don't know if it's I don't know if it was Raya or anything. It might have been like a more low-key dating app. I don't know if he is, you know, up there that he would be on something like Raya, but I don't know. If
you saw like a Bachelor alum come up on your dating app, would you think you were getting catfished or would you believe it?
I think I would believe it, kind of depending on where I was. I feel like I would believe it here in Atlanta, here and there, because like they do come down or they're around here. A lot of them are in Nashville, so to me, That would make a decent amount of sense.
Damn, dog,
It
you'd
wouldn't
really
be-
fall for the catfish? Damn.
No, people have used my photos to catfish before.
Really?
Yes.
Well, anyways, that was a catfish.
I was just a cat. I didn't hear any glub glub.
I forgot the water noises, but yeah, anyways, yeah, good for them. Congratulations. You know, she definitely is one of those high caliber bachelorettes. Definitely, you know, expected her to be off the market, you know, sooner than later. So congratulations. He looks like a stud.
Yeah. People said like he kind of had similar vibes to Tyler Cameron when they first started dating, and you know, I could see it, but I mean, nobody can beat Tyler Cameron.
Yeah, he is giving off zaddy vibes, you know. So, anyways, what else we got going on?
So Josh Cedar, I think is how you say his name, who was on Kaitlyn Bristow's season of The Bachelorette. I think he was like, you know, eliminated after the first week or so. But there was a whole story that popped up yesterday. I saw it where on his Instagram, there had been a post that was like saying that he had passed away and he had been dealing with mental health, blah, 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 blah. That like, you know, vaguely seemed like maybe there was something, you know, with some self-harm, something like that. But then he got back onto his Instagram and posted a video, took down that post, and was all like, hello, hi, I'm alive. Like, no worries here. He's like, and he was saying how somebody, you know, hacked his account, played a cruel joke, mocking mental illness and the struggles he's had with depression and different things like that. And he actually has, like, had some, you know, different brushes with that kind of issue. So it definitely... it's kind of shady that
I don't understand these hacks. Like, I really don't. Like, you know, what is the point of someone that has the ability to hack you to do something so ridiculous? You know, like, wasn't this just in the news for that, like, TikToker, like Little Tay or something like that?
Oh yeah, that little, what's her name? Yeah, I forget her name, but yeah, something like that.
You know, these people getting hacked and saying that they died, like, it's just such a weird, random thing, and to random people, like, you know, it's not like they're super known, you know, influencers or anything like that. It's just random. It's just kind of they're so random that you're like, they seem real. Like, you know, maybe that's the method to the madness, but. You know, I don't know. It just kind of sounds like, you know, like who's in these people's lives that are like doing this, or who has the time to hack some random person like that? I just don't get it.
I think it's really, I don't like it. It's a strange thing. I remember for a while on TikTok, there was like this trend where you would like go and tell like your friend or family member, being all like, oh my God, like reading off like a fake, like, you know, like, I don't know, like, I don't know if they really like Gwyneth Paltrow, being like, oh my God, Gwyneth Paltrow dead at 50, whatever, just to like trick them to see their reaction. And I feel like this whole weird idea of like pretending somebody is dead for the gag is really strange. Yeah, it's really kind of fucked up.
What's even weirder about it, I feel like, is the fact that like these people reporting on this type of stuff want to be the first people to let their audience know, or the general public know, that they were the first ones to report on it. And it like kind of like, you know, people that I follow were reporting on it and then immediately had to like retract it and like say that it was a hoax. It's like, you know, it kind of makes me feel like good about, at least with our stuff, that we have like a week buffer to kind of get the information, hopefully, to report it correctly. Even, although this is like considered probably like a comedy and entertainment podcast, so don't be getting your news source from us. I would just say we're more of like allegedly and rumors probably, but yeah, I mean, it's sad. So make sure you're like, you know, it's very. I've gotten got like that before in the past. Actually, one of my friends put out, I forgot what it was, but it wasn't like it was like a fake like newspaper thing or something like that they put up about them dying, and I was like, holy crap! Like, it was just so close to home that
it starts to
And apparently
Supposed to be
I
too
was
much.
the only one that like he still thanks me to this day because he's like, dude, you're the only one that actually like reached out to me like to make sure like it was true or if it was okay or anything like that. Those things are kind of
That's
crazy.
also kind of fucked.
Yeah, I can't remember. Maybe it was like an April Fool's joke or something like that. It is a really messed up joke. I don't know what happened, but I have to go back and look into that because it is kind of messed up. But anyways, what else do we got?
So the ladies of the Golden Bachelor will be released. We're a day early. Well, technically, when you're listening to this, they might be out. But because it's Wednesday, August 30th, they're going to be showing us a first look of the ladies that will be trying to win Gerry's heart on the Golden Bachelor. They did a little teaser-rooney video set to Tina Turner's Simply the Best, which, you know, we got to love. They're really committing to the, like, let's take it with, like, classics and, like, whatever and, like, stuff like that with all these promos for
they're
this
going
and
with
like,
the
you know,
golden,
like rose turning gold.
the golden ages. You know, actually, I'm not gonna lie. As excited as I am for Bachelor in Paradise, I'm probably more excited about seeing what the cast could be for Golden Bachelor than the actual VIP cast that was announced. Because for whatever reason, because like we can assume like who's gonna be on the beach for Bachelor in Paradise. I feel like.
Yeah, we've probably been guessing, you know.
Yeah, the people that like are the more surprises are the people that you don't even recognize from the seasons that they came from. Like you're like, interesting. Like that they picked that person. So, yeah, I'm excited to see what surprises might come out of the cast for the Golden Bachelor. So,
right. I wonder if there'll be anybody like loosely linked to anybody we know or stuff like that.
Yeah, it would have been smart. It would have been smart for them to reach out to previous casts and to see if there's anybody interested from their families, you know?
So I think there was somebody who, I forget who it was, but it was one of the female contestants from past seasons who I guess was upset that their grandma wasn't, or whoever, like great aunt or somebody like that, wasn't going to be on the show. But I'm guessing there might be some of that going on.
Yeah, because I mean, you're talking about a show from the same network that brings you claim to fame. Like, what if it was like Bachelor claim to fame, like a crossover event where
honestly,
we'd be here for it. We'd totally be here for it. So yeah. Anything else with Bachelor Nation news this week?
Yeah, I mean, you sort of started to get into it, but the day one cast that we'll be getting of Bachelor in Paradise, which we've talked a little bit about, but this is like the confirmed day one cast, well, the second they step on the beach, is Blake Moynes from Katie's season, Rachel, former Bachelorette, Kat from Zach's season, Aaron B. from Charity season, Greer from Zach's season, Brayden from Charity season, Sean from Charity season, Kylie, who I almost forgot about her, but Kylie from Zach's season, Will, I forget who's from, Michelle's, Eliza, Jess, who she looks cute for sure, the new pilot Peter, they're really living up his pilot look in the promos and stuff, and then Brooklyn, Mercedes, Sam J, who we did talk about earlier, like a couple months ago, who had been dating somebody else from Tayshia's season and how they broke up. So I wonder, I mean, I guess the beach is the place to go. And then Aaron S. and then Kat. I get Kat and Brooklyn a little confused because they were both on Zach's season and they both kind of look alike. So
no, Kat is like the super hot one, and it looks like they're making Kat and Rachel kind of be like I'm guessing Kat. Wait, which Kat is this? Are we talking about? There's two cats.
There's two cats. There's Kat Izzo, and then there's the other cat.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're
cat
right.
With a C.
Well, isn't the one cat kind of like a little older or something? I don't know. I guess no, I see what you're saying, though, them looking alike. They're like two blondes, right?
Kat and Brooklyn look alike.
Yeah.
Kat with a C and Brooklyn look alike.
Yeah.
Kat Izzo, or Catherine Izzo.
That's the hottie one, the they're
the one that was making out with Brayden in the little promo.
yeah,
that
they just seem
showed
to be
at
pushing her
Fantalk.
a lot, like in like the the men tell all and after the rose, and then also Rachel probably. But I'm really excited to see Greer. Like I always was a huge fan. I know she had a little bit of like cancellation kind of happening towards the beginning, but I feel like she kind of got like a weird edit with Zach and stuff, and I always thought she was like really cute,
and then being sick and everything like that.
Yeah,
that was a whole thing too.
I think she's dope, and I'm excited to see her on the beach. So yeah, I mean, how many weeks do we have until we get to watch all these shows again?
Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks.
We're a month out, so you're getting this content until then. So stick with us, guys. Subscribe. Let us know if you have any thoughts or you want us to talk about any Bachelor Nation stuff. It's going to be kind of like, I wouldn't say barrel scraping, but we definitely be keeping up with what we got going on in Bachelor Nation to bring to you guys in the off season. So leave us a comment below. Let us know your thoughts about Hannah Brown's engagement. People hacking people's accounts and saying they're dead. Who are you excited to see the Golden Bachelor cast? I am.
Do you have any predictions for the beach of couples?
I definitely have some predictions myself. It looks like Brayden's going to be getting around. That's a prediction. That's almost guaranteed. So Blake Moynes, oh my God, he's back. Oh man, well, who are you excited about seeing on the beach? Let us know in the comments. All right, and we'll be back next week with some more Bachelor Nation stuff.
Future Bachelor Podcast.